What's up everybody, it's Rufio14 here, and today I am bringing you a deck profile of my 6am deck. This deck is really fun. I really like it. It's just a really fun deck. It's kind of hard to get used to it at first if you're new, but once you know the combos and you know what to do, practice it, it's just a really fun deck. The ball gets rolling. So yeah, this is my 6am deck for the March 2012 ban list, and this is my deck that I've been running for 2 months, play testing it, been taking it on my locals and on Dueling Network, and yeah, so without further ado, we'll go ahead and do the deck profile. So we got one Grandmaster. I only play one because two, it clogs. You never want to play 3 of this because you could only have one of these in your hand or on the field. So yeah, one Grandmaster, and then 3 Kagemushas. Kagemusha, you need 3. It's just your main tuner. It's just your workhorse of the deck. It gets your Shien out. It gets a lot of your Synchros out. Yeah, Kagemusha, one of the more important cards of the deck, actually. 3 Kizans. 3 Kizans, you really need 3 for this deck just to get your gateway combo going. It's a mini Grandmaster 21 beater. Yeah, it just gets your again, puts those counters on the field. 2 Kagekis. You don't want to play 3. I don't play 3 just because it's not enough. You can't really asceticism this with anyone else. So but what I do like about him is that he first of all, his defense is 2000, so if you have him face down, it's usually your Thunder Kings. The Thunder Kings won't get over it and stuff like that. And also, once you normal summon this, you could special summon another 6am Samurai from your hand. So it's a decent card. It's pretty good. We got one Inishi. One Inishi is really good in this format, just because he could bounce back monsters. And if you have, it's what it does is that if you have 2, I believe 6 samurais in your deck, you get to banish it, and then bounce back a monster. And usually you use that for XCs or for Synchros and stuff like that. And yeah, he's just really good for this format. One Hand of the 6 Samurai, just again another name, and also her effect, you get to tribute a 6 Samurai monster to destroy a monster in the field. Zanji is really good because you really need a Zanji, because what this deck lacks of is what's that, attack power. And what he does is basically a kamikaze. If you can't get over a big monster, you just attack it, and you'll take the damage, but you'll destroy the monster. So yeah, Zanji. 2 Elder of the 6 Samurai. This is like your Cyber Dragon for the deck. It's like a target for your asceticism with your Kagemusha. Yeah, you could special summon this, and then you don't waste your normal summon. So pretty awesome card. And then one card that no one plays is Great Shogun Shien. I know it's not a total lockdown if you have this and the other Shien out, but it's just a good, for one, it's a target for Shien, and 2, you need basically 2 boss monsters in this deck. Because one Shien can't is not, I don't think it's good enough. I need 2 Shiens that are 25 and can do a potential lockdown, because that's what I like to do with this deck, is just lock down my opponents, and then when I have the opportunity, go for the kill, or I could just go for OTK. But yeah, Great Shogun Shien, he's pretty good. I like him. And also yeah, just you could if he dies, you could tribute a 6 so it's just like a effect monster of Xian. Two effect veilers, again on this format you just really need it for those windups, for those I mean anything you need it. Yeah, I would run 3, or I would side 3 the third one, but I only have 2. So yeah, for the spells I have 2 Xian smoke signals. Awesome card. Get your you know, anything out. Kagemusha, what's that called? Your Elder 6. So you can start doing your combos. Speaking of combos, we got 3 asceticism. Asceticism does all your combos. You have Kagemusha out there. Use this. You get Elder 6 Samurais. Boom, there's your Xian. And I love this card because it's a special summon, so it doesn't go to your hand. So it just puts counters on your Gateway or 6M United. And then 6M United, 3 of them. You need 3 of them. It's like your pot of greed for this deck. You put every time you summon or special summon a 6M, this gets a counter, and the max you could have is 2, so use the 2 and then you take it. And then 2 dojo. Yeah, 2 dojo is really awesome because again you could special summon. It doesn't go to your hand. You could special summon if this card's out. So yeah, and the one broken card of this deck, it's like your future fusion for 6M, the Gateway of the 6. This deck, if you have this in your first hand, it's pretty much GG, because you could just keep spamming this. There's just looping it. You know, you do your Kagemusha, your Elder, Asceticism Elder, that's 4. You get your Kizan out, that's 6, and then you get your Shin, you got 8, so you could summon 2 more, or you know, basically, yeah, sorry, 2, yeah, basically you could start doing some loops with this. One thing that people miss is that down here, on the bottom, I don't know if you guys could see it, yeah, right here, it says on the 6th part, it says Xian effect monster in your graveyard. So a lot of people don't catch is that the synchro Xian is it has a space between Shi and N, and you can't use that. You can't use this effect on the synchro, and that's why I play my Great Shogun Xian, because you could put this back into your special summon it if you have 6 of this. So it's a really that's something you guys need to pay attention on. Also with this one is people think it's just on this card, the Bushido counters, but what it really says is you could remove Bushido counters from your side of the field. So that means that if you have Dojo, or if you have 6 Sams United and you only have 2 on this, you could use 1 on each, basically 1 on each, just take out 1 from each of those cards and you get your 4. So just a little notice for you guys who doesn't catches that, but yeah, Gateway of the 6, awesome card. Alright, and then your staples, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, and then I didn't put Dark Hole just because I don't really like Dark Hole in this deck. I side it just in case I get in trouble, but yeah. And then we have reinforcement of the army. All your monsters are pretty much warriors, so yeah, you need that. And then 2 MSTs. I side the 3rd one. Yeah, just get rid of your back rows. 1 double edge. I love this card. It goes for, you know, it's a really good tech card. You use this and you get 2 more, basically 2 more counters on your Gateway or something. Or if you're trying to go for Xian again, take back Xian, do this, Synchro, Kagemusha, and Elder, and you get your Xian. or if you're trying to go for an OTK, or if you're trying to finish the game, take 2 monsters back, 6 Ams back, put them out there, and go for a kill. But usually you want to use this to get the counters and to synchro or to do something, or exceed. Yeah, very good card. So I used to run the Solemn Brigade, but I don't like Solemn Judgment just because a lot of times I don't like paying my life points. But anyways, I like Solemn Warnings, just because it's only 2,000 and it's really good trap. Solemn Warnings, and then instead of a Solemn Judgment, I put 2 Dark Bribes. Dark Bribes, I'd rather have the guy draw rather than pay half of my life points to negate a card. And for the summoning, I have the Solemn Warnings. So yeah, and again, I like to lock down my opponents with this deck. So 2 Dark Bribes, you know, I lock them down with my Xian and everything like that too. So awesome card. I love Dark Bribes. And then 1 Mirror Force, and then one Compulse. 1 Compulse just because well, I want to put 2, but at the moment I have them at 1. But Compulse is a really good card in this format against just bouncing things, not destroying, just because Zen mains and stuff like that get annoying, and you have this to annoy him with. So speaking of extra deck, we have my extra deck. 1 Giga Brilliant boosts up all your 6 Samurais. You know, again, like I said, this deck is kind of lacking the attack power, and this is perfect. 1 Gem Knight Pro for my level 4s, and